Hello and welcome. Today I wanted to share an Gallo watercolor haul with you. I got the Landscape 6 set, the Essential 6 set and the Signature 2 watercolor palette. When you're ordering a 6-pan watercolor palette, you have the option of having a compact version or the 12 half-pan version. 12 half-pan version comes with a brush and it's also a little bit more expensive. Like I said, this is the Landscape set and they always have like such beautiful packaging. Oh, I should open it. So, comes with beautiful handmade paper. And this is the Landscape set. It comes with a swatch card. There's a magnet at the bottom so they stay in the palette. Next up, the Essential 6. Also with handmade paper. And this comes with a blank swatch card, so you can fill the bottom row on your own. And this is a split primary set. And the last palette is a 12 half-pan palette containing the Signature 2 palette. I think they have like 3 signature palettes. There's 2 12-pan and 1 24-pan. Oh. And here's the swatch card. And this is, by the way, the mop travel brush. And this comes with a very interesting color selection. So I can't wait to swatch this palette. Gallo is a handmade watercolor brand made in Italy. They are honey based and they are free of cadmium, cobalt, lead and mercury pigments. So I think we should swatch these palettes. I also got their dot chart, which contains almost the complete range of their watercolors. It's only missing, when I'm filming this, their natural 3 watercolor palette. I think I'm missing another one because the current released dot card contains 90 colors and this contains 89 colors. So I don't know what color I would be missing in theory, but if you are interested in seeing a video of me swatching, let me know. I know that Denise Soden has a great video swatching all of the watercolors. But we're gonna swatch for today all of the watercolor palettes that I got. I really don't want to unwrap these watercolors. They are so beautiful. Let me see what is the best way. So this is how it looks unwrapped. And now it's time to swatch them. We're gonna start off with the lemon yellow. The lemon yellow is a cool yellow, which is a PY3. Next up, Indian yellow, which is the warm yellow. And it contains a PY110 and a PY154. You can see here. Now we're going to move on to the red. Permanent Carmine, which is a PV19. It seems to be like I'm picking up a lot of color, which is a good sign. And like I said, it's a PV19. Vermilion red. Vermilion red is a PR 255. It's a beautiful warm red. Next up, the blues. Transparent cerulean, which is a phthalo blue, a PB 15:3. You can see a PB 15:3. And the last color of this set, ultramarine blue, and it's called ultramarine blue dark. So the ultramarine is a standard PB29. And I said it right. I said the name wrong. It's just ultramarine blue. And this is just a nice standard split primary. Standard, I don't know. You can switch this one out for a queen magenta. We're gonna move on down to the landscape set. And I already unwrapped this palette because I thought we were gonna start off with this one. This also has a very nice color selection. First up, gold ochre. Which is a PY43. Next up, Ercolano red. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's a reddish brown. It's a reddish brown color. It reminds me of a Venetian red, but a little bit more transparent. It has a PR101 and a PR102. Next up, sap green, which is a yellow. It's a yellow leaning green. It is a mixture of PG36, PY83, PV19 and PR101. This set also contains a transparent cerulean. Next up, burnt umber dark. Which is indeed dark. It's a warmed up brown color. And this color is a PBR7. And the last color in the set is a dioxazine violet. This is what I expect if I swatch a dioxazine violet. But if I remember, this has like a different pigment than the PR or the PV23. This color would be so beautiful for shadows. It's a PV37. And I like this little 6-pen palette. So here are the colors unwrapped. I find this palette to have like a really interesting color selection. First up, lemon yellow, permanent, which is different than the lemon yellow in the Essential 6 set. It's a bit more opaque. It's a lot more opaque. It's an opaque yellow color. The lemon yellow permanent is a PY 184. Next up, Quin Gold. Which is a nice earthy gold color. And it's a mixture of PY 150, PR 101 and PV 19. Hokkaido Orange, which I was really interested in. It's a single pigment orange color. Hokkaido Orange, which is, if it can, a PY 216. So it's actually a yellow pigment. It looks very orange, so next up, Medici Red. Which is a warm leaning red color. So here's the name. I probably said it wrong. It's a PR 168. Alizarin Crimson Hue. I'm able to pick up a lot of pigment, so which is quite nice. Alizarin Crimson Hue is a cool red. And it's a mixture of PR 177, PR 144 and a PV 19. Quin Violet. Which is a warm violet color. And now we're going to move on to the second row with lots of greens and blues. First up, deep sea green, which seems to be low tinting. And it leans very, very green. So deep sea green is a combination of PG18 and a PB29. So it makes sense that it's on a low tinting strength or lower tinting side. Next up, forest green. Wow. Okay, I like the combination of having a low tinting and a high tinting green. Forest green, which is the mixture of PG7, PBK7 and a PY43. Next up, Azuro, which is a nice mid-tone blue, which leans more towards the cool side. Azuro, PB29 and PB15 column 3. Periwinkle, which is a very opaque color. I like this color. It seems to have like a bit of purple to it. Periwinkle, which is a mixture of PB15 column 1, PB6, PB29 and PR122. Next up, Yin Min Blue, which I think I picked up a little bit too much. My watercolors seem to be re-wetting really quick, really fast. I think it's because of it's really hot in here. I have no fan on because it would make too much noise. And since this is honey base, it re-wetting really easily. The Yin Min Blue, which is a PB86. It does seem that the Yin Min Blue is a bit more opaque compared to an ultramarine, but it's very similar. Next up, Chromite Brown. So here are the colors of the Signature 2 palette. I'm gonna wait a little bit for everything to dry. So here are the swatches all dry, and I'm quite impressed. Here is the Essential 6, Landscape 6, and of course the Essential 12. And I have the Yin Min Blue from Schminke. So this is right next to it. Like the Yin Min Blue from Gallo was way easier to re-wet, but they are the same color. It's an expensive pigment, by the way. It's very expensive. I just wish that Gallo had like a regular stock on their own website and not just one day a month. Not all of the colors, but maybe like the Signature palette and the Classic in stock. So you don't feel like the need to have, oh, I need to buy this palette right now before it sells out. But I do understand it's a handmade watercolor brand, so they don't have the ability to have everything in stock all of the time. But they do have watercolors on sale on the Jackson's Art Supply. So maybe bring the similar colors over on their own website. So this is like the second part of the video. I recently placed another order on a Gallo, so it arrived and I really want to unbox it and show you all what I got. So, oh! 3 palettes. So I ordered 2 palettes and 11 half pans. So let's get into it. I got the natural 3, which I think it's their latest palette. And it always comes beautifully wrapped. And I'm always scared to rip the paper. So it's the handmade paper. And it comes with a swatch card. And these are the colors that are included in the palette. It also comes with a travel palette, which is the Tintoretto Vaio. And it's a synthetic brush. This one I can show you all. It's a size 8. And I think it's a faux squirrel. So it's pretty handy to have like a travel palette. The second one I'm gonna open is the bigger one. It contains 24 colors. And I ordered one of the monochrome 24 palettes. So put your guess down below which one I got. It's either the yellow red or the blue green. And I think I'm kind of predictable, so if you watch my videos, either way you have a 50-50 chance. Oh, I don't know if you can focus. You can. I think it's the blue-green palette. So it's wrapped in this paper. So also a swatch card, and you can see all of the names. And here are the colors. So beautiful. Like, I probably have a few duplicates. I know for sure that I have now 3 of the transparent cerulean, but I don't mind. I'm actually quite liking the transparent cerulean, which is the Taylor blue green shade, because it granulates and I haven't seen that before, and it's quite interesting to play with. Oh, this also comes with another brush. It's a size 8. Wait a sec. I think this is the full size version of this travel brush. So yeah, it's the same size. And I didn't order this one, so they, I guess, gifted it. I didn't expect this. And I didn't, oh, this also feels like it contains a palette. By the way, I ordered 11 single colors. And if you order 12 single colors, you get a metal palette and a travel brush for free. At first I ordered like 10 watercolors and I just couldn't come up with 2 extra half pans to come up with like the free metal palette. So in the end I also added the buckthorn berry green. And I just, after I placed the order, I think the next day I emailed them asking if I could add a half pan to my order, and they said we have one more in stock, so we're gonna add that one, and which I think it's amazing service because I forgot to add this color. So now I wonder what is included in this palette, because like I said before, if you order 12 single palettes, they add the metal palette and a travel brush. So it feels like a metal palette. I hear a metal palette. And it says custom. Open it up. So this is the paper they use for the custom palette. It also comes with a swatch card. Wait a second. So they include this travel brush, a size 6. But by the way, these are the colors that I added to my order because I really wanted to try out. But now I'm wondering, it's 11. Oh, they added 2 of this color to my order. I will email them. So they accidentally added 2 of the buckthorn berry green. So 1 in this palette and 1 just in the box. I should email them. These are the colors that I picked to round out my Gallo collection. I will put the name on screen in the order that it is in this palette because it's hard to get it out at the moment. Like this is Dragon's Blood, Pearly Maroon, and I think this is Manta, Burnt Sienna, Empty Amiata, Castile Orange. Well, I don't need to include the names anymore. The French Open Sahara, because I thought this is like an interesting, cool yellow ochre. Like almost green ling ling. And this is of course the buckthorn berry green. That I showed this color last. Oh. Pearly Maroon. Then we have Nocturno. Tyrian Purple. Quinacridone Magenta. Paris Pink. Petra Rosa. So that's the custom palette. And I think it's still very kind of them to put these colors in a metal palette because I didn't order 12 watercolors, I ordered 11. So I think it's quite nice. And they added a lab sample of the ultramarine turquoise, which I think is a new color. And let me remove the box. So that's it for the Gallo art supply haul. I'm thinking about doing a second part, either swatching the new colors out or swatching the whole range of Gallo, which is a combination of the dot card and the natural tree. And I think I'm missing one more color, but I don't know what that color might be. So you have to let me know down in the comments, what do you prefer? Swatches of the complete range or the colors that I picked? Or you say like we don't need another Gallo video, we're good. That's also fine. Did I lose the left sample? I hope not. Or is it still in the box? Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye!